What's up, guys? Passive Crypto Rex here, and in today's video, I will be talking about everything wrong with Time Wonderland. Also, key token that they primarily use is Wrap Memo. Some background for me: I've been a holder since I believe before December, around September, probably early September, October. Uh, Around October, November. I've been with Protocol, uh, rode the price up, didn't sell, believed in the project, and I've been at a loss. Didn't rage quit to the last rage quit, and this is just a video outlining, from my perspective, everything wrong with Time Wonderland, and walking you guys through from this drop all the way to where we are at right now. So without further ado, let's go straight into it. I think what killed this project was Sifu, the poor leadership from Danny, which, is pathetic. Really, it's really pathetic to even call him a leader. It's honestly shocking, right? You call yourself, whatever he is, right? He's not even a leader, right? But he's basically the head of the DAO. And a lot of people have, the Frog Nation, more like the Dumb Nation, but they really worship this guy as a god. And you can see from his Twitter, he thinks he's a celebrity or whatever. But really, his poor leadership skills, and his bad management from the DAO's from the DAO, right? His bad decisions, poor leadership skills. Even when this price cascaded and a lot of people got liquidated, because a lot of times this price went up because it was really easy. The price was going up, everyone was buying, there was a lot of hype, and he introduced Abracadabra, which allowed you to leverage your wrap memo, which I thank God I did not leverage my wrap memo, because I got into the project a little bit earlier, made a lot of money. Didn't make a lot of money because I didn't sell. I should have sold, should have left at this point, but I didn't. But I didn't leverage my money, so I didn't lose in that liquidation cascade that happened, which really brought that price up. And a lot of people were making a lot of money, but that came crashing down. Should have sold at this point. I didn't. There was a rage quit, blah, blah, blah. The Sifu scandal happened, which was another error in poor leadership skills from Danny, where he knew Sifu's past, and he kept that quiet, right? He wanted to give him a chance, and it's okay to give somebody a chance, but at least be transparent. Don't hide that, and don't look surprised when it comes out to light, right? Which he addressed it, but at that point, it was just people just lost hope in the project. They were like, "Oh, a known scammer, a criminal, gone to jail, changed his name a couple times, really shady guy, typical scammer, changed his name a few times, criminal." Everyone lost hope, started selling, and then we're at now, right? Which a lot of has happened, which even the so-called Danny, which he calls himself a leader, really said Time Wonderland cannot sustain itself on its own. Basically saying you don't believe in your own project. And you're basically abandoning the holders, the people that really believe, put their faith in you, the Frog Nation, in this protocol, right? And it was really pathetic to see the poor leadership skills, the poor communication. At that perspective, I think the previous communication team or mods team, paid team, left the protocol, left it hanging. And props to the mod team in sense for picking that up, but they even have their own benefit to the doubt, um, which Danny really killed the project, and really brought this price down when he mentioned he wanted to merge with Abracadabra, which was a disaster. People, from the Abracadabra holders, they hated that idea because, you're going to get a bunch of random people from another protocol or another DAO coming into, getting your tokens. And what are they going to do? They're going to dump them. I don't care. If that would have happened, I would have sold whatever spell or whatever token they have, and it would have been bad for the Abracadabra holders, which they were against it. There was a lot of negative feedback um, regarding that, and I'm glad that didn't go through. But he basically went KIA, or missing in action, right? He basically took a break from social media, and it was interesting to see who got voted out, and then this whole disaster started cascading, right? Regarding poor leadership skills, poor communication skills. There was really very unprofessional behavior. Fast forward to today, um, rage quit happened. People left. The people that were unhappy with the protocol, and a lot has happened. Basically, the mod compensation, which really do not really add any value. They were doing the job for free. Now they're getting paid. They're getting paid a crazy amount, and I'm sure not all of them are really um, providing much value to the protocol. And Alice seems to be, that the head of it, I guess. But they also are a little bit shady because the mod team also went with Sifu, and Sifu created his own token. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. And they're mods for Time Wonderland and Sifu. So I'm sure they get paid in Sifu token, or I don't know. No, don't know the details there. But there is a conflict of interest because Sifu created a WIP, which is for. Let me try to find it. Where is that? This is the mod compensation. They basically want to secure their funds, um, just in case Time Wonderland something happens. Worst case scenario, basically covering their butts. And the mods compensation was handpicked by Danny or Alice, and the community didn't really benefit from that. It was basically just the mods' friends, Danny's supporters, um, that basically worshipped him. But there's some conflict of interest there, right? They want to secure their butts, and the holders were really the long-term holders were the ones that really got fucked up, right? Or the ones that really got messed up. And from their perspective, um, there's some feedback here saying they're against this. I think right here, prepaying someone for their work from their is the worst thing. You have to do your job first before you get paid. From my perspective, and from their comments, they just want to secure those funds, and they would distribute that monthly. So from that perspective, um, you know, it's a dying project. Now you want to take out what little's left of the treasury to pay, these random, unskilled, unprofessional people to manage Discord, right? Why not just hire a marketing team, right? A professional marketing team that would give us a better look, that has no conflict of interest, right? The next thing that's wrong with Time Wonderland is Sifu, the whole Sifu scandal. He just submitted a WIP to buy his token and pump it up, right? And he wants the DAO to invest $25 million worth into his token and slowly sell that off in 12 months. Why are we going to buy a dead token that has just 25,000 holders and supposedly an active Discord. Of course, the mods are for this because they are mods in both communities and they probably have investments in this. And with that $25 million investment, this price is going to go up, and I'm sure they're going to sell and leave the holders in the back. But there's a lot of backlash for this, and they kind of mentioned if you don't like the way the protocol is going, you can leave. And you know, this is a DAO. You need to contribute. You need to look at everyone's opinion as it's a DAO, right? And they're obviously going to vote on this. And if you haven't already, please leave the protocol. This is the worst investment, worst protocol DAO to be part of. So I'm not sure which the redemption is even shaky, right? You're gonna have a redemption every quarter, basically slow rugging the project slowly and pulling out, rugging the project, right? This is not even beneficial long term because you're giving an option for people to leave every month, every quarter, right? And even that is a little bit shady, right? Your redemption allows for fair market value once a quarter. Yeah, but you also mentioned you're not assured a such fair market value until the next quarter. So you're basically saying you're going to allow fair market value once a quarter, but you're not assured that until the next quarter. So basically, you have to wait through the next quarter to get the fair value. Who knows what the protocol or the price is going to be fair value at that time when most of the treasury is already gone? I don't think so. So this has just been a disaster. Poor leadership skills really killed this project out, and I think this project is slowly dying. There's really no active holders anymore. There's not that much engagement. You can see a lot of people don't like the way the project is going, and everyone left. The people that didn't like the project left. I should have left and rage quit, and I didn't, and I'm planning to leave and take the loss and be done with this shady, disgusting protocol. DAO, I would not recommend you to invest in this. They're looking to even invest in a criminal's token. Like, that just says it all, right? You're literally, the whole crypto community knows that Sifu is a criminal, and you're really going to invest in his token. That doesn't look good for anyone. The potential new investors that might think this is a good time to buy in, well, guess what? Part of the team that you're bringing in Sifu back in or investing in this scammy token, that's just disasters. So this token, this protocol DAO, whatever we want to call it, had potential, just had poor leadership from Sifu and the mod team and Danny, which he practically killed this protocol DAO. So those are just my thoughts on everything that's wrong with Time Wonderland. I'm sure there's more even then, more to this, but can't include it all in one video, and I think I touched on the big points here. So yeah, those are my thoughts, and subscribe, like, and share, and I'll see you guys on the next one.